Hey, why'd I tell no one there was a Snake Baba level? Anyway, this is called Sokoban X Minesweeper by Pro. This is a Baba level pack, but it's really not about Baba. It's a Minesweeper like that's programmed in Baba. So, you have bad naming skills. So, this is actually kind of similar to a game called Tapaban that I played, but we're not going to talk about that right now. What we are currently doing is basically the reverse of Minesweeper. We are moving blocks to make the Minesweeper clues accurate. So you see this 2 is currently not accurate. We got to get this 2 out. It was previously 3 because there were 3 boxes next to it, and I changed to 2. So yeah, those are going to get harder from here. Okay, we have a 1, 2, and 3. The 3 wants to have 3 things next to it, while the 2 only... well, I did not succeed with the 3, huh? Okay, actually the 3 seems to be locked, and there's multi-bond, because there's normally multi-bond. Okay, there we go, the 2 and the 3 are done. There we go. So yeah, that is Sokoban Minesweeper, in a nutshell. Like, it's almost reverse Minesweeper. Looks like we are stuffing things underneath the 3, maybe? No, we've actually ruined the 1 this way. There we go. We just put it underneath, because the 1 was already satisfied by the block that I put above. Next one. That will satisfy... well, that will not satisfy the 3. I think we'll move this to the side here. And the 1 should be satisfied at the bottom, right? No, because we've given too much to the 2, so I think I'll push this 1 to the right and I win. Again, all numbers count. They're adjacent. For mines that should be there at the end of the level. So, okay, this block is already stuck, so nothing is getting next to the 1. Therefore, the stuff that is underneath is like that. The 2 is oversatisfied? No. The 1 is oversatisfied here. There we go. I just need to get that block completely out of the way. Okay, I'm just going to open this gate, and let's go. Oh gosh, there's worlds and worlds. Oh no, numbers on boxes! Okay, I see where this is gonna go. So now the number's on a box, and therefore it counts itself, and I bet it's also gonna be movable. There's extras? Okay. Well... 3 feels like I just want to put it in its own thing, right? And then the 1s can match up with another 1. There we go. Next. 4s, and the 1s are seeing too much. Oh, the 1s are just satisfied on their own. Okay, that's good. There we go, and the 4s can be satisfied this way. There we go. Cool. Next level. The 4's at the bottom, and I guess all the blocks need to be there. Okay, now... I'm a little worried. The 2 is definitely going to get overloaded the way I'm doing it right now, so we just don't do that. Okay, so I think I see the way. Although, I'm going to kind of like reverse things a little bit here. Because what I want to do is have the 1 on its own, and the 3-2 pattern like this. There we go. Next level is Corner Hall. We have a 1 at the corner. It probably sees a regular 1 box. I don't imagine it sees anything else, but now we have to deal with all this stuff. A 4, maybe the 1s are a little apart from this. Like, no. This idea of having the 1s apart from the 4 isn't really working. I'm assuming the 2 is actually adjacent to the other 2, by the way. Like this, but the 4 is still not satisfied, so I'm doing something wrong here. Could it be a 2 at the bottom? No, this one will not work. Yeah, it won't. The thing is, I actually can have this as a setup with the 2 and the 1 like that. And, I mean, now the issue is, the reason I didn't think this would work is because now the 4... there's no way to put 4 things in here and have the 1s not see each other at all. So that's why I didn't do that. Okay, so I'm thinking that the way that I actually have to do this is a little unintuitive in the sense that we're actually going to take the 2s and push them over to the left side. It requires a lot of Sokoban maneuvering here. Did I never explain what Sokoban was in the video? Uh-oh. No, that's embarrassing. Okay, Sokoban is just... it just means block pushing. Alright, so, that's done. Now, we have a range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's nice. A level that's just... Huh. It's just these alone. Well, the 1 is probably on its own, right? Because it just screws up anything else that's adjacent to it. Why am I having such trouble with the 2? No, you know what? It's probably the diagonals that I'm not really taking into conscious consideration. It's like this. No, there we go. There we go. Yeah, the 1 was alone in that. Next is 7. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, wow, this rule set can really express a lot of stuff, huh? It's just... Huh. Well, obviously we're trying to get them away from each other. I'm just kind of doing a naive style here. Not really sure this is the one that will work, but I'll just put them away from each other in edges like this. Yeah, this seems like it's gonna work. No, you don't even need to fill the whole thing. Next up, 2's on the wall, okay. It's inverse of the previous level in a way. Now this... I can fulfill in some different ways, like that, in the corner. Now I want to be careful that I don't screw myself over here. I want to have access to this later on. If I do that, maybe. Yeah, this should work for that. And did I screw myself? Yeah, it really looks like I did. Okay, what I was missing is that some of these are not efficient, like they only see one, they only give one to a single 2 rather than 2 2s, so it's probably something more like maneuvering like this. And you do that for each side, I think. So really, this is another level where I would have benefited by just staying and looking at what the final position of the puzzle would be. And the maneuvering part isn't actually very difficult. Okay, there we go. And that is the fake area. Get that out of here. Okay, we're gonna full clear this. 3's on the wall. Well, 3's freaking everywhere. So, dealing with these, I kind of feel like the idea here is that some of them, like, they're making a pattern that's similar to just, like, something like this. And then they kind of clock around, like the ending of the puzzle might look like a clock. I'm gonna try to show what I mean. Yes, there we go. Nice pattern there, and... No. Okay, level 10. We got 0s, so of course we can't have anything touch the 0, but the chain is definitely the idea that you want to imagine. Like, it's basically... In this kind of puzzle, the 3's loop, form a single loop, is how I would think about it. Of course, diagonals count, and something like that, but, you know, don't touch the 0 at all. Maybe we try touching the edges, basically. Like this. Yes, there we go. I think that is the last normal level. Oh, of course. Okay, anyway, there's extra 4 levels as well. I think they are just going to be a little harder. 2's. I think the 2's all paired with a single block. I mean, it's possible that they're completely ignoring it. Like, we do that, this. No, this should be fine, right? They still, yeah. The other block is a troll. It's a troll item. Well, anyway, we have a 0 here. Don't have anything touch the 0, but the 4, there's only 4 blocks here, so the 4 touches everything. Now, I don't know where the final block will be, though. This feels like it fits most of the numbers. Still missing some things here. So literally all that needs to be done is the 2 and 3 need to switch. Okay. There we go. Kind of annoying that the congratulations, like, hides the solution, to be honest, but there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is very, this is the previous level, except we've added 2's on the wall, so we have to arrange them a certain way. The 1 is still alone, and the 4 needs to see everything else. I probably committed a little too hard by getting the 4's on the walls like that. And if I remember, the 2 was diagonally to the side of the 4 like that. So what about these? Well, that seems like I just mirror the 4 and then the 2 is satisfied. Well, I mirror this setup and then I get the 1 at the very end. So that's just like the. Wait, I screwed up. Here we go. Hey. Level 4. Extra. Broken chain. Okay, this is familiar, except the fact that this is not, the 3 on there is not a box is actually pretty relevant. Like, it changes it so that it might not look like a chain after all. So you gotta be worried about that. No, I think it still has to be a chain in some regard, because the extra number does not affect the 3s at all. It's just that somehow the edges around this 3, the 3 on the wall are going to matter here. Although it is possible for some of the 3s to look like this, where they're in their own island here. Not sure if it's this level though. Because I can do that to satisfy this, but what about the rest of them? Can they just be in its, like, in this form? Yes! Okay! That was a nice level. Okay, there's the real area complete. And yeah. That was just World 1. If you can believe that. I think there's like 3 more, so I'm not sure if it's going to be series worthy. But let's check it out. Unless I bait you by ending the video first.